Hello everyone, I hope you are doing well. It's official. Today, I just received the n8n partner badge. So, on the official n8n website, today I have a selection of several workflows that are shared with the public for the entire n8n community. So, in this video first, I will show you how to make use of the templates. Today, there are practically 1800 free templates offered by the n8n experts for all the people who want to do automation. So they just have to simply copy and paste existing workflows. And I will obviously show you how you can, but professionally use my own workflows. So there I have 7 that are tested. Approved. Today, I practically have more than 70,000. Downloading therefore all my workflows, which gives me great pleasure. And I wanted to show you how to import them in a few clicks on your system. And at the end of the video, I will give you a document that you can download or which will help you. See, the setup and installation step by step, something that doesn't exist on the official n8n site. To access the template first, it's simple. I'm on the official n8n website. You will see that here I am going to click on template. And you will see that here I have access to the entire workflow. So I will obviously provide you with my direct link to access my creator.profile, which is very interesting today. In fact, if I select marketing, you will see that I have a template offered as a template. Popular among the $3.99 results, mine is the first one listed there. And you will also go towards sales as well. I have actually created templates that help boost sales there. So I see you in the book. Also, there, it's among the top. And I also have templates. In terms of AI usage, it's actually about modules with models, so different wings. And there too, I have a well-placed template. So the template is simple. When I click, for example, on one of these templates, you will find. In fact, the workflow is a complete description of the use of this workflow or what it is for. But what is very interesting, so there, because I will go into my profile, which I will put in the description for you. You will see that if I take, for example, a workflow, imagine that this one interests me and I want to install it, for example. You will see that there I have a small button here on the left, which actually allows me to use this workflow. So, the official site. In fact, it won't actually give you the JSON file to mess with the source code, but it will allow you to do the direct integration on your n8n. So, as a result, you need to have an n8n account. And if I click here, you will see that there. In fact, it will tell me, here you go, I can help you with the import. So for me to import it, you will see there. I will select this option there. The option to import, in fact, on what we call self-host. Why do I use the self-host? Quite simply, I would actually need an n8n server, which has this option that is limited. That means I want to have a server with an unlimited license where I can add multiple templates and activate them at the same time. And to have it, it's very simple. I will show you how quickly I install an unlimited n8n server and directly import the workflow. I will run it quite simply in a few clicks. So on the official n8n website, if I go to the pricing section, you will see that the cost of an n8n server is a bit expensive. It's $24 per month. On top of that, I only have 5 active workflows, and that's very, very few. So how can you simply have an unlimited number of workflows? Quite simply, I will go to the n8n VPS server from Hostinger. So here I will leave you the link that takes you to this page. Be careful, you really need to be on the page where the n8n logo is. So here you will first see that I only pay 6.49 euros per month. And I will also show you how you can get it even cheaper. And what is very interesting is what we call the automatic weekly backup. And that is very important. This means that if I install workflows and if there are ever bugs or issues with the workflows, I can revert to previous versions. And that is very important because for me, when I create workflows, I install them for businesses. Why? Because there are employees, technicians, developers who change the workflow, who make some updates. What if the updates no longer work then? So I revert to previous versions, and that helps me a lot. That's what I actually don't find on other servers. So here, if I go back there, the package I recommend to you is the one with the 2 processes. Because it's the strongest, the most powerful, and that actually gives you an unlimited number of workflows. So it's simple. You just have to click there, select. And you will simply enter this code, which will actually give you a discount, which you will see again, so it's cheaper. There you will type Dr. Firas like this, you enter this code and click on apply, and there the code. It will give you another very interesting discount. So once that's done, you won't change anything here, you leave all the information the same, and you will click on continue to proceed with the configuration. I'll show you in a few minutes, in 2 minutes max, how I can have a server thus installed, ready to be imported with the workflow on the n8n templates. Let's get started then. The first thing to do is to actually select the location of your server. So here, it's not very important, but for me, I actually choose France, since it's the closest server to me. So I click on continue. After that, you simply need to search for n8n. So either you will type n8n or you will go into the application here and you will find n8n. Be careful. Sometimes when you search for n8n, it might give you variations. Actually, there are two versions. So there's n8n and there's n8n qmod. Well, take the most popular one, which is this one, as it's the simplest. There we find the basic installations. And then you will simply click on select. Select, it will simply switch you to this mode. There, it offers you a small software that will help you, like what? It's an antivirus that will block unknown external connections. There, you take it, it's free. So I click on next. And there, it will simply ask me to create a password to actually have access to n8n on VPS server. And there, you simply go here, click here, it will offer you a default password, or you can create your own password. And there it's the name of your server. This one you can copy paste. In any case, we can retrieve it later. But you will simply copy paste it in a secure place. This URL and your password. And there you go. It's done. You will simply click here on finish. And there, what it will do is start the installation and setup, if you actually want, of your server. Generally, it will take a maximum of 5 minutes to have direct access to your server, which is a pre-configured n8n server. You will not have to type any lines of code. You will have direct access to your dashboard to create your first workflow. And there it's done, so it displays the message for me, saying what? The installation was successfully completed. And there I can simply access it to manage our dashboard, our server. There you go. On this interface, you have the option to change the language here. You can set it to the language that interests you, and you can see that my server is operational. This means I have an online server that will be running for 2 years. So it will not shut down, meaning every time I create a workflow, it will be active, operational, online. And to actually manage this server and simply access your n8n, you will find it here. In fact, there's a small option called Manage the Application. You will see when I click here, it will switch me to my n8n interface. And so the last step, I will simply enter my email address, my first name, my last name, and a password here. So this interface is an interface that will secure my access to n8n. The other access we had earlier was access to our server. But this one, in fact, is access to n8n. So here I just invite you to fill in this information and, of course, keep it in a secure place. And there you go, we are almost done. Last step, it asks me if I want to receive a key or a license to activate your free and lifetime license for your workflow. Well, of course, I will click here to receive, in fact, a code. It's a key, in fact, that will unlock the workflows for life and for free. All right, I have received the key, in fact, via the internet to my email inbox. What am I going to do? I will simply go here, in fact, to my configuration space. And you will see here in settings, you have the option to add your key. So look here, there is this option that allows you to add this key. You just need to click. And now I will copy and paste my key. And there you go. So now my key has just been activated. So you will see that here, in fact, I simply have a number. Actually, unlimited usage of my workflow. And that's it. Now, I have, voila, my n8n server ready to be installed. So if I go back here to my dashboard, I will simply have the option to start easily. In fact, a new workflow by clicking here. And well, there you go. Once my server is installed, I will click here, use for free. As soon as I click, you will find the import of the server, and it will automatically detect your server, so hosting, and I will select it here. So I click there. You will see that the installation has just started. So here it will ask me, of course, look there. It detected that in my server, there is simply in this workflow. There, some connections from an A, one with WhatsApp, the other with. And so the OpenAI model, another with Google Sheets, another with WhatsApp and Business Cloud. So I have two possibilities. Either I start configuring here or everything. I can simply ignore it as I already have the configurations. So for example, I actually select the different accounts that I want to configure. It's normal because it will work with my own WhatsApp, with my own page in Google Sheets. And so there, you just need to do that and click on continue. What you will see here, I simply have the workflow ready to be deployed. I can simply here go to click on activate. Now the workflow is 100% operational on my system. I can simply click if I want to test or just launch the workflow. You saw the installation and importation are very easy and very simple. You just need to select your server and click on import. So the bonus I'm going to give you, as you saw, I actually connected a few nodes like WhatsApp, Google Sheets and everything. And to make that connection, I have a whole documentation that I created where I actually put all the steps, all the codes used in all those nodes. So it's a complete documentation. And to be able to download it, it's very simple. I'll show you. You just need to actually access n8n.reference.vip. Once you're on that link, you will enter your email address and your name and your email address and click here. You will instantly receive the list of all the documentations. Note that for the 8 workflows, I offer on n8n, meaning that here you will find not only this one, but you will find the 8 workflows with the 8 documentations. This is a bonus offer that you can obviously take advantage of to really be able to progress in your installation. So there is often a question I receive by message. So generally people tell me, okay, it's good to import a workflow. But what if I want to create the workflow from A to Z? If I really want to customize, sell a workflow, be able to automate a specific need either for my business or for a client? Well, it's very simple. What I have proposed is I simply made a small package here. It is available on my website, Dr. Firas VP. There you will find a package with 22 courses. So it's about 100 hours. You can simply find 10 courses on artificial intelligence, no code, and automation. Here in automation, you will find everything. Automations with n8n, with Make, and also with workflows. And especially there, in fact, I show step by step how I was able to create those workflows. That means I start with a blank page. I set up the nodes, I set up the configuration, I show you how I think, how I fix the bugs, how we intervene if we ever get stuck. So, as a result, these are trainings that have been done gradually, that have been done little by little. And my target, in fact, was for beginners. So, there you simply need to enter your email address. I give you a small free coupon, which is YT20. This is a little gift for my community. On YouTube, if you enter YT20, it will give you a whole discount. When you click there, you will receive immediately the package with all the videos, all the downloaded documentation. And be careful, it's guaranteed. 14 days. That means there, you will test it, you will start creating your workflow, adapting. If ever, in fact, it doesn't meet your needs and you find that you couldn't progress, you can request a refund. But generally, I know very, very well after 14 days, if you watch just one tutorial and try to recreate just one workflow, your level will improve. There you go, you will be able to create future workflows in a very professional manner. So it's enough. After purchasing, of course, the pack, everything depends on your pack because I have packs that offer more than 100 tutorials. All my tutorials are like that. They are well organized. If, for example, I take this one, I click, you will always find my documentation and then you will find all the videos here. So there, the videos are step by step. I always start with the theory, then I begin to apply. If I take, for example, I click on a video, you will see the video, you will find me explaining. It's a little more advanced than YouTube. So these are videos made for a community that wants to learn to automate and progress step by step. So I say thank you very much. I will see you in my complete course and we'll talk very soon.